guys, Toby here from PROEDGE Trading. All right, it's Wednesday the 10th. We're on 1 minute PROEDGE bars. I'm gonna show you the trades I took today. These are some manual trades. And don't let these choppy markets and all this volatility scare you. With the rib trades, the burst trades, even the two-step, could have had a really good day today. I went 3-0. Here's the trades I took. We'll go over those real quick. So, usually I sit out this first 15 to 30 minutes. Most of the time, you get a lot of whipsaw here at the open. But this is what we're looking for. Nice, clean loop. Making higher highs, comes back in. Trying to wait for moves like this. You even had one couple here in the very beginning, but we'll look at those real quick too. But here you go. So this is about when I start looking, 8:45 to 9. Got this move right here. I was taking a rib trade. I got in a little late, but here's your lower high, lower close. Again, a little late. Got my 5 points. Tried to get a runner. Didn't work out. Looks like it would have, but didn't work out. And I'm going for $100 a trade. It's reset, but I think my 3 trades I hit like 280, somewhere in there. Probably 250 after commissions, because none of my runners panned out, so I didn't get the full amount. But I took that trade, and then this is what I'm talking about. See how you don't have anything pretty here. This is just all a mess. And even in real time, you're watching this. It's just, say you were right here and you thought you had something going. Like, all right, and you're waiting for a candle to close a little lower, get into the edge band, wick in there, but not go crazy. And then boom, closes outside the edge band. So that keeps you out of trouble. And then it just, you just never happens. This isn't enough. Needs to be a loop. Still going. But you see how these methods, they keep you out of this riffraff here. And then here you go. Here's my next trade. You're watching this in real time. Now we're talking. And then right here, this is a rip trade. So you got a lower low, a higher low, close, higher low, and a higher close. But this is not halfway into this candle. But this one is. That one is iffy. You really want it lower, you want it higher than this low. But this close was good. I got in here halfway on this candle. Here's my 5 points. No runner. And that was it for, this is generally when I stop trading, 10:30. 10:30 Central Time, 8:30 Central Time is our open. So that was the Q. And I took two on the Q and one on the ES. The ES, it did open a little, wiki. That's why I kind of sit that out. This was a good one. I missed it, but this is a good one. Comes in. You got high, lower, lower, lower. This is a good trade. You could have got in right here for a rip trade. That's a winner. Or took a burst trade. You want to wait for at least 2 closes. So there's 1, 2, and a wick in.
Buy up.
2 closes and a wick in. Then you'd put your buy right here. Wait to get in. Wait, a limit buy. You don't get in, the next candle closes, you move it down a tick over.
Buy up.
And then right there, you get in at 60.50. You got almost 2 points. We're only going for a point on the 1 minute. I didn't take that one, but it was a good one.
Buy up.
We come down here,
Buy up.
and I'm taking I think I took a rip trade on this one also. So here's our low.
Buy up.
No,
Buy
I
up.
took a burst trade. So here's our low. Here's a close, higher. These are all wicked in. You kind of got this move right here. It comes down, moves in. I put my
Buy up.
order here. I either put it here or here on this candle. One of these two, they're equal lows, so I can't remember. But got in on this candle, got my 5 points, and didn't get a runner out of it either. Got hit it even on my runner. But those are the three I took. But let's just see what you could have done real quick. See if there's any other trades. So you had one here. If you like to trade to open, this is a nice one. Comes down, up, up, up. Wicked in right here. You put your order here. You got in here. There's your win. More than likely, this close went up, come down, got you in. Basically, you had no drawdown. It just goes. This one's not horrible. Got a low. It's not as pretty as that one, but it moves its way in. You could have put an order here, got in here, and there's your win. That's the one I took. And then we looked at the others, another one I took, the ES. This one's not horrible. You know, I don't really like trade to open. You never know what's going to happen, but it comes down higher, higher, higher. Did it breach? Not quite. This one makes a trade iffy, close. But you can put an order here, and you can wait and see where this one closes. If you like it, go ahead and move your order, and there's your win. And like I said, this one was really nice. I missed it. Took that one, and that's our 1030. See what the Y might have had. So here's the open. These are all just hugging. Don't really have a good separation. Yeah, these are this was, yeah, just this one's not horrible, but it's a winner, but I wouldn't have took it. You really want, a loop. And then you think you're getting one here and it closes out on you. Same thing. Just barely got any kind of separation there. That's not real great, but it closes out on you anyway. Come up, come down. This isn't bad. You really want it more like this, but this isn't horrible. You're down here. Other than this outlier right here, you're going up, 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 up. You could have put an order here, here, and there's your win. If you want to really dissect this, let's say you're in real time. So you got this close, and then you see this, but you really need another one, and it needs to wick into the thing, into the edge band. That one doesn't cooperate. That one's good. If you're not sure, wait for another one. So now you got a good move going. Put your order right here. So 84. Then you got next candle close. You can put it right here. So you're here. You get in here at 88. You're in at 88, and then it just goes. So just to show you kind of more in real time what that actually looks like. And then we're at 1030. Then right here, well, we're at 1030 anyway. But if you're looking at this one, this just closes out on you. Come up here. This isn't horrible, but we're after 1030 anyway. Look at the RTY real quick. See if anything happened on here. So here's the open. nothing good, you know, nothing real loopy. Just gotta be patient. Wow, we didn't really get one on the RTY at all. You'd kind of be forcing it on this downtrend. You would have been all right no matter where you got in, but there's not a really good loop with some separation and some pullback. You know, this is iffy. Yeah, it's a winner, but it's not. It's definitely not textbook. But that was the Y or the RTY. Let's look at step trades real quick. Really like this trade. And you don't get one every day, but every day you do, this is really high probability, easy trade. So here is 8:30. So we come in, we got a low right here. We don't know that's our low though until right here. So once this flips, we know that's our step one low. We don't get any highs, so we're not gonna, we need a high above the open. So I don't think that, it never happened today. So here's our step one low. We're waiting for it to be breached. In this trade, you go all the way till 2 o'clock, but don't go past 2 o'clock. All right, here it breached our step one low, and here we get a couple flips. So this low now becomes our sell limit. We wait, get entered here, winner. So that's MNQ step, two-step had a winner. So if you're just playing that, like I said, you don't get a trade each day on every instrument, but between the four, you're highly likely to get at least a couple, but or at least one, but usually a couple. Let's look at the ES. Now I went into more detail on this in yesterday's video, so I'm gonna go through these kind of quick. So come in low. Once we get a flip here, definitely got one here. This is our step one low. Here's our open, here's our high. We don't know this is our high though until we've had a flip. So right there's our high. And we're looking for a breach of either one, which is right here. But we don't know where this low is until we get a flip. Once we do, this is our sell limit entry. We get in here one tick below, or you can put it right at it, but I'd go one tick below. And then here's where we get hit. 39.75. We're looking for 38.75. Yeah, we're way good there. There's your win on the ES second two-step. And these are one and done. Don't try to take these over and over. A lot of times they'll work, but sometimes they don't. So the first one is always great though. Just one and done. We got two. Let's look at the Y. So we come in. Yeah, we got to flip over here. So whatever's lowest here is our low. So that's our step one. The this in this case would be our high, but today wasn't a high day, so it doesn't matter. So here's our step one low, confirmed. It didn't really get confirmed until maybe here or here. We needed a flip in the opposite direction. So it's confirmed, obviously got breached. Now, until this gets done and flips right here, then this becomes our entry. This is our two-step. And we go along Did it ever get down there? We're past 2 o'clock, so no two-step on the Y. Look at the RTY real quick. So the RTY come in. This is obviously our low because this is our low. We had a flip, so that confirms step 1. And then do we get? Yeah, we got a flip right there to the downside. So here is our step 1 high. And I don't know what that one's there for. So here's our step 1 low made because this flipped. So that makes our step 1 low. Step 1 high because we had a flip down right here. And then, so we go along, we're looking for one to breach either one. This one breaches it and gets confirmed. Oh, I guess over here. I don't think. Yeah, that's not there yet. So it gets confirmed here. So whatever is the highest high since all this happened. So now this is actually our entry because we had it here. This one barely broke it, got confirmed here. So this is our entry high. But let's just see. Yeah, nothing went that high. So we're going to focus on the low. It gets broke. We don't know our entry until an opposite flip. So, gosh. So this is now our entry, our limit, our sell limit right here. Because this was our step 1, confirmed by this flip. I confirmed this low. So we were here, it got breached. Right here, confirmed this to be our entry. This is our step 2. Go along, we got hit right here. And yeah, I think I'm a tick on my hair off. So 80.2 is where it's supposed to be. It got down to 79.2. So we got our 7 ticks out of that, and probably 8 or 9 ticks above it of drawdown. Maybe not even that. But at the most, at least we got our win. 7 ticks on the RTY, which is down here somewhere. So we're good. So we got three step 2 wins today. 1 and done. And then I took the 3 trades, but I didn't take step trades because they all happened past 10:30. And I generally don't trade past 10:30. If I hadn't had any trades, I would have went ahead and waited on the step trades. But I was already good with going 3-0 on the other trades. So, don't overtrade. Get 1, 2, 3 wins, call it good. But that's the EdgeRunner. And just remember what is key here is in all these moves, everything you see on here is being calculated by the PROEDGE bars. So that's what makes all these visuals and to identify these setups. This edge band, the bars, everything's calculated from the PROEDGE bars. So that's where the EdgeRunner comes in, and that's good for visuals. It's good for setups, and that's how you take those trades. But yeah, so good day for the EdgeRunner. Hope you guys had a good trading day, and we will see you on the charts tomorrow.